Good morning everyone. Today we'll be discussing about a beautiful poem named Amanda. Amanda is a little girl who's annoyed with her mother's nagging. This poem tells us about how Amanda's mother keeps on pinpointing her at every situation and what kind of replies comes to her mind whenever she is nagged by her mother. Now, first of all, introduction about the poet. Robin McMorg-Klein is an Australian author of books for children. She writes children's and young adult fiction. Some of her famous books are Hating Alison Ashley, People Might Hear You, etc. Robin Klein has expressed the views of a little girl, Amanda, who is constantly pointed out by her mother for making mistakes which she considers so as they are not part of the code of good conduct laid out by the society in which we live in. Now, from according to Amanda's mother's point of view, she should correct these mistakes because they are not considered to be a part of good conduct, the way you represent yourself in the society. So often she keeps on pinpointing her on small things so that she grows up into a very elegant woman, right? She acquires all good code of conduct, and she never wants that her daughter should be pinpointed by someone else. So she keeps on correcting her small mistakes. But Amanda, being a child, by being constantly nagged, she sometimes gets annoyed and irritated, which we often considering if even we are being pointed on every single and small things which we consider ki come on, sometimes we should let go of it. But still, when Amanda is being nagged for small things, she gets annoyed, and often different kind of thoughts they come up in her mind. The poem describes a girl named Amanda and her mother who is nagging her for her mistakes. She is first pointed out, most probably, by her mother for biting her nails. Come on, biting nails is not good, and for not sitting in the right posture. Posture is also very important. Sitting posture is very important, especially for your backbone. The mother also feels that Amanda sits in a very lazy manner. To this Amanda, now what kind of reply comes to her mind? What kind of imagination comes to Amanda's mind when her mother is pinpointing her for these mistakes? So Amanda imagined herself to be a mermaid who lives in a calm and relaxing life in the beautiful green sea. Further, she is nagged for not cleaning her room and shoes, and also for not doing her homework. Now, when she is pinpointed for this thing, the thought which comes to her mind is what kind of imagination comes to her mind? She imagines herself to be an orphan because she is now fed up of being watched by her parents continuously. She says that she would have enjoyed her freedom then by making the patterns of her bare feet on the sand and would live a beautiful and peaceful life. Next, Amanda is scolded for eating too many chocolates as this causes pimple. She is also scolded for not listening to her mother. Now what imagination comes to Amanda's mind? See, Amanda thinks of being Rapunzel, a character from a fairy tale, and wants to live in a huge tower like her. In the tower, she will be alone and will live in a peaceful life and will never allow anyone to come in. Finally, the mother asks her to stop being moody because she doesn't want anyone to blame her for harassing her daughter. At this time, the poet has not written any reaction from Amanda's side. This constant nagging has made her so sad that she has even stopped to imagine herself as someone else. She used to do so in order to escape from the continuous harassment and dominance of her parents. So, these imagination of freedom, these imagination of living a peaceful life, these imagination of living peaceful and alone life. She wants to live in aloofness. She wants to live in a peaceful environment, and she wants to live all alone. She wants to enjoy those small moments. So why these kind of thoughts come in her mind? These kind of thoughts come in her mind because she is now annoyed with her parents nagging. And even at the last, Amanda doesn't want to give any kind of reaction also. Amanda is not even imagining anything because she's now fed up. All she wants is peace, and she wants to relax, right? And she wants to escape this continuous harassment and dominance of her parents. So this is what the poem is all about. The nagging done by Amanda's mother, and the reaction which she has in her mind, and how often she feels annoyed and she wants to run away from this dominance, right? Now, what you will do is you will draw storyboard for the poem Amanda, and even create dialogues, and you will represent it beautifully. If any query is there, you are free to ask in your WhatsApp group. Thank you.